Madeline Gutieruiz, and today I'll be discussing my proposed capstone project, which will include creating a comprehensive guide for the Los Angeles County on how to restore the Los Angeles River to a natural riverbed, with a strong focus on both community engagement and climate change. But first, a little bit of background on the Los Angeles River. So between the 1930s and the 1960s, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers paved 44 miles of the 51-mile-long Los Angeles River as a method of flood mitigation efforts. This transformed much of the river into a controlled waterway that directed water from the San Fernando Valley to the ports of Long Beach. However, this large-scale environmental project came with significant consequences. Wildlife lost critical habitat and food sources, and the public lost access to the river. The concrete channel also prevented groundwater recharge, and the absence of riparian vegetation along the banks reduced nutrient uptake, further degrading the ecosystem. Today, the County of Los Angeles is dealing with significant water quality issues. Due to the channelization of the river, the storm runoff and non-point source pollution freely drain into the Los Angeles watershed. The county is currently dealing with water quality pollutants such as high levels of E. coli and nutrient loads. And due to paving the channels, there has also been an issue with rising water temperatures. This combination of water quality issues has created perfect breeding spots for things like harmful algal blooms, which can affect both human and wildlife health. And all of these pollutants flow directly into the Port of Long Beach, affecting communities in the area, wildlife, and ocean health. The loss of a natural waterway not only affects local ecosystems, but also breaks the connections many communities had with the river as a source of identity and heritage. Parks and green spaces along the riverbank became non-existent, leading to a decline in community gatherings and outdoor activities along the waterway. Additionally, the river's transformation into a concrete channel contributed to the perception of the river as a neglected space, which can be a reason for the increased solid waste pollutants along the watershed. For this case study, I propose creating a comprehensive guide for the Los Angeles County on how to restore the Los Angeles River to a natural riverbed, with a strong focus on both community engagement and climate change. This guide will include watershed, biological, and anthropological assessments. By incorporating these diverse assessments, the guide will address ecological restoration needs while also considering the social and cultural impacts on surrounding communities. Additionally, it will outline strategies for engaging local stakeholders and integrating climate change mitigation efforts, providing a framework for sustainable and inclusive river restoration project. The watershed and biological assessments will examine the river's geomorphic characteristics, current water quality conditions, and anticipated improvements resulting from the proposed riverbed alterations. The analysis being developed for the watershed and biological assessments will be conducted using water quality data collected by the County of Los Angeles and an analytical reviews of the 2020 through 2025 Non-Point Source Program Implementation Plan developed by the California Water Boards. The anthropological assessment will focus on community feedback regarding the restoration and expectations for a project of this scale, including insights from Indigenous communities about this project, since this project is on historically tribal lands. To accurately conduct anthropological assessments for the project, I propose doing informational interviews with multiple community groups to get an accurate understanding of community needs and expectations for this type of work. This case study aims to explore best management practices for restoring the Los Angeles River to a natural riverbed and riparian ecosystem. The project will serve as a guide developed for the County of Los Angeles on how to transform the channelized sections of the river into a more natural ecological state. This guide will dive into watersheds, biological and anthropological assessments of the watershed with recommendations on how to restore the river from each assessment angle, in hopes that it will give LA County the tools to create a healthier habitat for both wildlife and local communities. Thank you.